everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Esli from Brain, and today I have a plan with me here for y'all. I'm going to be using this kit. This is the I Love Fall kit from my shop. I feel like, I don't know, I totally thought of using this like the first week of fall, but we're here in mid-November and I'm just now going to use it. But that's okay. I'll go ahead and run through the kit really quickly in a second. Let me go ahead and open up my planner. This is last week. As you can see, I didn't do a very good job with my checklist, but that is okay. I feel like I wasn't looking at my planner. I've been, like I said in last week's video, I feel like I'm like falling into a planner funk again, and it's not because I'm not happy with this, because I really like this. It's just because I'm so excited to get into my 2020 planners that I'm like just really distracted by that. But anyway, this is the I Love Fall kit. I have the full boxes here. I really like this because it's not like a super deep kit, if you know what I mean. Like the colors aren't super you know, like vampy colors. Like I feel like these colors are more fresh, but you still get the pumpkins and like the fall vibes. I really like that. You have here your boxes, checklists, weekend banners and flags, bill dues and habit trackers. You have deco at the top, some functional icons, some sidebar stickers, movie marquee, some more boxes, a few headers, and then bottom washi, date covers, a few icons, and some washi strips. Now, my plan here is to actually pull in some washi. I wanted to pull in this because it's pretty new. It's one of the, I think this was from like the pre-sale. I don't remember, but it does seem a little bright. I don't know. I mean, there's like orange in the pumpkins, but the main color that I pulled is definitely a lot more of a like creamy orange. So I don't know if it's going to look weird, but I really want to use it because it's fairly new, and I feel like I'm not going to have very many kits to use this with left in the year. So I'm just going to pull it in. If it's not like a perfect match, it's okay. I'll survive. So let me just go ahead and get started. I'm going to start putting this down. I feel like this washi is not super duper sticky. I don't know why. I mean, I know that there's been issues with like some washis from Simply Gilded that aren't super sticky, and I really haven't had very many issues, but this one for some reason feels like that to me. But I mean, it's sticking fine, so I don't think it'll be an issue. Maybe it just kind of feels that way because just like it feels like the stickiness from like a post-it note or something, you know, like it's not going to be super duper sticky. I don't know. That's probably weird. So today's actually, hold on, I have something in my mouth. I don't know what the heck that was. Today's actually Tuesday the 12th. Hold on, y'all. Having issue. I'm alright. I'm okay. Today is actually Tuesday the 12th. I was gonna sit down and film this yesterday, but yesterday totally like just threw me for a loop, y'all. Like yesterday was a day. And I'll get into all of that in a moment, but yeah, definitely did not get a chance to sit down yesterday, but that's okay. I'm actually glad to be doing this today because I need all the distractions I could possibly get because Luis is out of town again. Now by the time y'all see this, he'll be back. At least he should be back. Because I don't really like posting when he's gonna be away until he's back. Just, I don't know, makes me feel better. Not that I think like y'all are stalkers, but I don't think really anybody that watches my channel is, because y'all are like the sweetest people. But I don't know, just like putting that out into the internet freaks me out. But yeah, he is in New Jersey. I don't know, Pennsylvania, then New Jersey, then Pennsylvania again, or something like that. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely too bright. Like, look at the colors compared. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just like not gonna worry about it too much. So I'm starting, wait, is this the right page? Yes. I'm gonna put the date covers, and then I'll do the sidebar. So yesterday, Monday the 11th, was Veterans Day. Thank you, by the way, to anyone that has served. And Luis did work yesterday. He usually, I don't know why he doesn't get Veterans Day off, because his work, like, he gets pretty much all the other holidays off. Here, I'm gonna twist y'all a little bit again, just so that y'all have a better view of what I'm actually doing, because otherwise I know it's like, it's just how I hold my planner. Like, I never put it straight in front of me. It's like really awkward for me to lay down the stickers that way, but then I know like it ends up being crooked for y'all. Luckily, the little tripod thing, it's not really a tripod, it's this thing that Luis built for me like forever ago. Yeah, when I first started. Oh, that's actually Luis calling, so I will be back. Alright, y'all, sorry about that. I am back, and I like absent-mindedly put the rest of the headers down, so I apologize. I'm trying to like, I'm sorry that I'm shaking, y'all. Trying to fix the little tripod thing like I was mentioning. It's not really a tripod, it's just this thing that Luis made for me. I'm gonna pull in these glitter headers. I wish I could tell y'all where they're from, but I'm not sure. I do know that they're a printable, but it doesn't have, if you can see, it doesn't have any logo or anything on it. But yeah, this little like tripod thing that's not a tripod, he made for me. I've showed it before. I have like a super old office tour from whenever I was still in the apartment. If I can find it like on here, I'll link it for y'all so that you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But it's something that he built for me whenever I first was starting YouTube, because I told him, well, I don't know if like I'm gonna stick to it, or I don't know if it's something I'm going to enjoy doing, you know, like making the Plan With Me videos. I had been wanting to make them for years, and I was always so nervous. Like, I was just too nervous to do it. And then he's the one that like really encouraged me and helped me like set everything up. And I didn't buy any lights or anything at first, but you know, I had, like, I sat in front of a big window, and he built this little tripod thing for me. That's, like I said, it's not a tripod, it's just this thing that he made with dowels. I'm going to grab these teeny tiny date dots. I really wanted to use gold date dots, but I don't have any that are normal size. Well, I mean, I have some, but not any that were like these dates. So I'm going to use these small ones. They're pretty small, but I mean, I can still see it. It's not a huge deal. So I remember saying like, oh, I don't know if I want to stick to it, and you know, buying tripod, at least some of them are kind of expensive, and I don't know, I just didn't want to like put any money into something I wasn't sure I was gonna do for more than a week or two, you know. So we went to like Home Depot, and he built this thing for me, and it's still the same one that I use now. He really does need to remake it for me, because it's gotten to the point where it's kind of wobbly now, because it's so old, and it's, you know, like, it wasn't meant to be something super permanent. It was just supposed to be something that I use, you know, until I made up my mind if I wanted to put some money back into, you know, YouTube or not. But I love it because of that, because I can twist it around, I can move it, like it's not fixed. And then also because it's so low, like it's basically at my head level. So that's why a lot of times you see people get like their head in the shot, and you really don't ever see me do that, because like right now I am basically hovering like completely over my planner, super close to the camera, but my head won't get in the way because it's so low. Like my head would bump into it, which is perfect. I love that. So I don't know, I'm like too attached to it to give it up. I don't know how I got started on that. I have no idea. I apologize. But yeah, so that was Luis, who's just calling to give a little update. He was like, I'm tired, I want to take a nap already. They got there, and they like, because it was just him and one other coworker, so they went to eat, and they got checked in. Then they went to Burlington, because one of the like his friend, the guy that he's with, I guess didn't pack like a warm enough coat, and it's like super cold up there. Us Texas people aren't, although it is super cold here today. It was in like, I think it was like 22 or something this morning. Definitely not about that life, y'all. I hate the cold. Oh, correction. I don't mind the cold, but when it's like freezing cold and when it's like kind of rainy, like that's just super uncomfortable for everybody. I don't understand that one bit. Like, I'm just not into that. Anyway, and then he was back at the hotel today. Even though they left super early, I thought he was gonna go into like the job site, but he said apparently they're not going until tomorrow, which is a great big bummer because that means he didn't have to fly out so early. But I guess they just wanted them there as early as possible. I don't know. Just the whole thing is like super kind of crazy and unorganized because it wasn't like supposed to happen. So I'll tell you all a little bit more. What I was mentioning yesterday, so yesterday Monday at around 10 a.m. Luis gives me a call and says, hey, so guess what? I have to go to New Jersey. And I was already like immediately bummed out because I hate when he travels for work. Like, I'm just a big sissy. If you saw my vlog, that espresso depresso, I'll link it. I don't like when he, hold on. I was gonna put a little header there, but I think I'm just gonna use one of these little foiled dinner icons. I am using the gold ones for this, like the date dots. And so cute. I love these little ones. So what was I saying? Oh, he like texts me, or he calls me and tells me like, hey, I have to go to New Jersey. And you know, I got all sad and I told him, oh, like when do you have to go? Because he usually is told about work travel, you know, at least a couple of weeks ahead of time. But no, he's like, I have to leave either tomorrow morning or today. And I was like, wait, what? Like, that's not cool. Like, I immediately started panicking, y'all. I hate being by myself. It's just like, I know I'm a great big baby. But I can't handle it. Like, I really, truly hate it so much. I'm actually gonna use this to do. And he's like, I think I'm not leaving until tomorrow though. You know, they're barely talking about it, this and that. And I was like, okay, you know, I'll start doing some laundry and I'll start packing for you, like right now, just, you know, just in case, because usually do laundry on Sundays, but we both were so lazy this past Sunday and we did basically absolutely nothing. Like, we had all these plans to like clean the house and do this and that. We didn't do like diddly squat, y'all. So by the way, if you hear whining or crying, it's Odin. I don't know why he starts whining whenever I start filming. I think it's just because I'm not paying attention to him. I should probably just kick him out of the room, but I don't know. I don't want to do that because, especially right now, I feel like he's extra sensitive because he knows that Luis left. So then yesterday, you know, he tells me that, and then he calls me a little while later and he says, yeah, I'm actually leaving today and I'm leaving in about 3 hours. So he's like, I'm on my way home so that I can, you know, finish packing and then I'm leaving. And I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean you're leaving in 3 hours? Like, oh, you guys, like, I was so sad. I was so bummed. Sorry, the camera cut me off there. I was so bummed out. And, so he comes home and, you know, I help him finish packing and we were like rushing. Actually, I'm gonna take this off because yesterday already happened and I just don't want, I'm just gonna kind of memory keep for yesterday. There's no point in me putting that checklist. And actually, I am going to put a checklist down here, I think. Because the Sunday, like, it just doesn't work for me to have a checklist on Saturday and Sunday, especially this weekend we're having company over. So it just wouldn't make sense. But I will put this on Sunday night. That way you can take care of anything that needs to be taken care of at that point. And let me put another row of glitter headers. I think I'm going to use these yellowy ones down here. I don't know about there, so I'm just going to leave it empty for now. Because I don't think I'm going to put one, or maybe I will just like randomly. So he comes home, Luis comes home, gets here. I was already basically like all, you know, had him pretty much all packed up. But I was like, you know, like eat something really quick so you don't, you know, because I didn't think he was going to have enough time to like pick up something at the airport. And wait, what is going on? Did I do like something different here? No? Okay, sorry, like this is playing tricks on me or something, these lines. You would think that they would help, and they do. They're very helpful. I love having the grid, but I got really confused there for a second. So anyway, he leaves, and then maybe like 15 minutes after he leaves, he gives me a call and he says, hey, I'm turning around, my flight, I just got a text message, my flight got delayed. And it got delayed for about 3 hours. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. Like, you can stay here a while longer. And so he came home. And then once he was here, he got a message pretty much right away saying the flight was canceled, because we had crazy wind yesterday, y'all. Like, absolutely crazy wind. It was... I thought the house was going to blow away. It was really, really bad. So the flight got canceled, but then it was supposed to ice last night. So he wasn't sure if he was going to be able to fly out this morning because of the ice, but he was able. I think he got on the plane by like 7 or something was his flight. So that was sad. So he's gone, and it's very unexpected, and the worst part of all of this is, hold on, I'm trying to like think what I'm supposed to do. I have a list here of things I'm supposed to write down. So I'm going to start off with marking down Veterans Day yesterday. I'll use this one. So the worst part about it is that they did not buy him, like his company did not buy him a flight back home. Like, they were basically just like, you know, you have to be there until the issue is taken care of. So I've mentioned it like a bunch of times, but Luis designs robots for a living. Sounds much cooler than it actually is. It's not like robots like, you know, like alien, you know, humanoid type robots. Like, it's just machines, right? Like robotic machines. He designs those for a living. That's what he does. And those machines are for other companies typically. So, you know, when something goes wrong with that said machine and no one can figure out how to fix it, then he has to fix it, because he's the one that designed it. Well, in this case, it's not even his machine that broke down, which is like the annoying part. It's like a machine he didn't even design, but he's still the one that has to try to figure out how to fix it, because apparently they think that he's the one that can figure it out. So I guess he just got lucky. luck of the draw type of thing. But unluckily for me, I guess. So that's what's going on right now, and I'm super bummed about it. Like I said, I hate when he leaves, and in this case it's just worse because I have literally no idea when he's coming back. He said he's going to come back Thursday. He said that even if, like, basically if he can't fix it for some reason, he said he's coming back. Like, he's like, there's no point in me staying up there longer. It's basically just like can I do this, yes or no? If I can, then he's like, I'll fix it within a couple of hours. And then if I can't, well, then I'm coming home. So he thinks that he'll be back pretty soon, which I'm hoping, because I have a doctor's appointment on Friday that he was supposed to go with me to, and it's like my first checkup after my like diagnosis that I got, that I've talked about a million times already also. Sorry, I can't get the sticker like lay straight, and it's bothering me because the line is right there, so it's like even more obvious. Come on, you can do it. There we go. So I'm just gonna put here, Luis has to go to New Jersey, and then I do want to put a box here that says his flight was canceled, but I'm gonna put one of these boxes first. So, like I said, I have a doctor's appointment on Friday that I really want him there with me. And then also his birthday is this Saturday, y'all. And he said, like, no way am I staying out there the weekend. Like, that's just not possible. Like, there's no way I'm gonna let them do that. But what if, you know, they make them? Because there's, you know, y'all know how it is with jobs. Like, you can try to stand your ground as much as you want sometimes, but it's like, sometimes they're just, you know, it is what it is, and you just gotta do what they want you to do. So he says, like, no way. He's like, I'm putting my foot down. Like, there's no way I'm staying out there the weekend, because his family's supposed to be coming into town. Like, we have all these plans for this weekend, and now everything, I feel like, is up in the air, and he's just very, 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 very not happy about it, obviously. So I'm gonna put that, put here that, you know, Luis has to go on a trip. I'm gonna mark here that the flight got canceled, and then I did edit a video yesterday, so I want to mark that down, which would have been the last plan with me that you would have seen. I'll link that up above. Actually, I think I'm just gonna put this down without a box here. And then what else yesterday? Oh, I should have marked that I packed. Okay, I'm gonna move some of this stuff down. I'll be right back though. I didn't want to like move everything, so I'm just going to put here this box, or this little scallop label, and mark here that I packed for Luis. Oh, I put that crooked. Y'all, it's just a day to put stuff crooked today, isn't it? There we go. And then, so I'll put here that I packed. And then I'll mark that I had to edit the video, which was the last plan with me. And then I'm gonna put here flight canceled, which, oh my goodness, that was just so exciting. I can't even tell y'all like how happy I was. I know that's horrible, and like he just had to leave again, you know, like it's not like he's stayed much longer, but I was just so happy because it was just so unexpected, and he's never had to leave like unexpectedly like that. I did also want to put this little, this is called Bundled Up from Once More With Love. It's just this little, oh, it's just me just put him down and zoom into it so that y'all can see. It's like all bundled up. We got a cold front last night, and I feel like this has definitely been the worst cold front we've gotten so far. Like I said, it was 22 degrees this morning, and that's pretty uncommon for Texas, like at least the part of Texas I'm in. I'm in Central Texas. I'm in San Antonio. And for November for us, that's like really, really cold. Okay, for today, Tuesday, I'm going to mark that Luis did actually leave today. Sadness, 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 y'all. I hate, I talked about it in that vlog, so I don't want to like talk too much about it, like why I hate being alone, because I feel like I'm gonna start crying. But I just, ever since, especially, I mean, I've never liked being alone, I'm just gonna be honest about that, Like anytime he's had to go on a business trip, I'm super upset about it. But with the diagnosis that I got, like all I can ever think about is basically, you know, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if this happens? Like that's like my brain basically 24/7. And I'm just afraid that I'm going to be here by myself and something could happen to me. And I don't know, that just like literally freaks me out so bad, so bad. But anyway, today, I don't want to talk about that. Today is actually a super happy day because today is Disney Plus Day. Oh my goodness, y'all. Tell me y'all signed up for Disney Plus. Who signed up for it? Let me know. And what have you been watching already? Because by the time this video goes live, I know it's already going to have been like a week since it went up, the Disney Plus thing. First thing I put on was That's So Raven. That's So Raven was like my favorite show. I love Lizzie McGuire too, and I love Even Stevens, and I want to, like, I feel like I like simultaneously want to watch all of those things. I'm just so excited. Like, there's so many options. It's just the greatest thing. Like, I am seriously ridiculously happy about it. I'm going to use this little Tinkerbell for it. I was trying to figure out like what little icon to use, and I don't have, actually, I might have a Mickey. Hold on, I'll be right back. Y'all, I found it. It took me forever. I could not find it for the life of me. But here it is in all its wonderful glory. I'm obsessed. I don't even know which one to use though. I think I'm gonna use the castle just because that's like, I feel like the most iconic Disney-ish thing, but I don't know because look at that. Oh. I think I'm just gonna use the castle, otherwise I'm gonna keep like humming and hawing over it. Oh, it's so cute, so cute. Okay, so I got like super excited there. Okay, so Tuesday, Disney Plus Day. Wanted to mark down filming. So I'm gonna use this Pumpkin Paper Co. girl here. Odin keeps crying and he's like severely annoying me. And then I want to mark an upload. Do y'all hear him? Like, I don't know. He's pacing right now. So if you're that like clicking of his nails on the hardwood. But I think it's because I just checked and it's already pretty late. It's 4:30. And Luis usually is home at around this time. So I think he can just tell that Luis isn't here. I read something recently that dogs can tell what time it is, like by the amount of scent of yours that's left in the house. So, you know, like they know this amount of your scent is left, so it's almost time for you to come home kind of thing, which I thought was really interesting and weird. I don't know. Okay. And then I also wanted to mark cleaning. I'm gonna clean the disaster that is the kitchen. I'm gonna put that up here though. I'm just gonna mark that. That's also from Once More with Love. This is one of the mini sheets. It says mini chores dishes. Y'all, there's like an actual mountain. Oh, I didn't even put a full box here. Oh well, that's fine. I will put one over here. And yeah, like a mountain of dishes. You know how I mentioned, so Sunday I typically don't clean like the kitchen. We'll do like laundry and we'll clean up other things, but we had a plan to clean the entire house on Sunday. Like we were gonna do this like deep clean of the house. It did not happen. Like it didn't even like remotely happen. We were both lazy. We both played on our like things. Luis was like playing with the airplanes. I was playing on my journal, and we did absolutely nothing. So I had let the dishes pile because, you know, according to me, it was gonna be cleaning day on Sunday, and then that didn't happen. And then yesterday, with all the stuff that happened with Luis leaving and then he wasn't leaving, I was like, I don't want to spend time cleaning right now. Like, I just want to, you know, lay on the couch and just cuddle with Luis. Like, we were just canoodling. So I just didn't want to spend any time doing that. So now there's like an actual mountain. Like, I'm not even joking. Both sides of the sink are full of dishes. Plus, there's like a mountain next to the sink that didn't even fit into the it's just awful. It's bad. This day, Wednesday, tomorrow, only thing I really want to mark is that it's payday. There's a payday sticker here. I'm going to put a strip of the washi in the background, just so it kind of doesn't float on the page. I don't know. I think it's kind of weird when things are like centered and they don't have anything kind of grabbing onto them, if that makes sense. I don't know, that's probably just me being weird. All right, so that is it for this part of the week. Let me check my little list here. I made it's just like on scratch paper, a little list of things here. Okay, so Thursday, even though we're not 100% sure, I mean, I'm gonna mark that Lisa is coming home that day, but first I want to mark my upload for that day, which should be an unboxing of a Foxy Fix that I got recently. I will link that up above because that should be up by the time you see this. So upload, and then I'm just gonna put that Luis comes home because I'm just gonna wish it into existence. Otherwise, I'm gonna be so sad. But I mean, either he's coming home Thursday, or like, I feel like at the latest he would come home is Saturday, like absolute latest. So if anything, I'll just end up moving it, but I don't think so. I really think that he is gonna come home on Thursday from everything he was telling me. So I don't know, hopefully. I can't believe, how am I out of these already? Like, we've definitely, I haven't gone on any flights like in, I don't know, 2 years probably, but Luis hasn't traveled this much. I don't know how I'm out of those. Maybe just because I have too many planners. No such thing. Okay, so that is it for Thursday. I do need to make sure to clean all of the guest bedroom things. But I'll mark that up here. Maybe let me grab like a cleaning icon. I have things like scattered everywhere right now, so give me a sec. I found this little, again, it's one of the mini chores cleaning sheets, and I am going to just put this up here because my future in-laws, Luis's family, gets here on Friday, so basically have to clean all the things on Thursday, but mostly also just want to mark cleaning so that I can remember to clean like all of the guest room things. Let me actually put this box here. No, I don't want this box. Never mind. I'm going to use this box. Sorry. All of the guest room, like the sheets and the, you know, blankets and everything that goes on the bed in the guest room. I just want to make sure to remember to clean all of that so everything is nice and fresh for them when they get here. So I'm going to mark, I'm actually just going to put it here because I know we're going to end up doing like something else on Friday, so I want to leave myself some space. I do want to mark, we are going to go get groceries that day, so I'll put my little grocery icon up at the top. And we will do, my in-laws are coming, and then I want to mark my doctor appointment, which I'm going to use this here. I'm like excited to go to the doctor just because it's my first checkup, but I'm also very nervous. Or like my first checkup, you know, like I said, since I got diagnosed with what I was diagnosed with. But I'm also not looking forward to it just because, I don't know, I'm scared. I just, like I said, I struggle a lot with anxiety as it is, and so I feel like there's just a part of me that just says like there's something else wrong with you, there's something else, like something more wrong with you, and I feel like that's just a part that's like eating away at me. So I'm gonna mark this little palm clip for my in-laws arriving this day, and then I don't know if I have a doctor icon. I just realized that. Huh. Okay, so I have this sheet here, these little icons for Mild Summer Design, and there's a little, I can't pronounce this word, stethoscope, y'all know what I'm trying to say, the little ear thing. Little ear heart thing. I really, apparently, I guess I'll just make some. I'll make some of these. Surprised I don't have anything like from Once More with Love. You know, like my little munchkins. That is kind of weird. Anyway, so Saturday, that's it for Friday. I have my doctor appointment. Luis's family comes to town. I have no idea what time they're gonna get here or what we're gonna do that evening, but I'm just gonna leave that space open because I feel like we're gonna end up doing something. And then Saturday, first thing I want to mark is Luis's birthday. Fun fact, Luis is actually younger than me. He is 2 years younger? Well, it's like 1.5. Like right now I'm 2 years older than him, but you know, once his birthday rolls around, then I'll be a year older. But it ends up being about 1.5 years. I'm gonna use this happy birthday. Or actually no, I wanna use the yeah, no, I'll use this. Happy birthday. Oh, so excited for his birthday. And I'm gonna put a full box down just so I don't forget about them. Let's see, I'm gonna do this one. And then we don't have any plans, and like I said, I mean, we would probably be talking about like what are we gonna do, but since I feel like everything's just kind of up in the air right now, I don't even think Luis is gonna wanna start talking about that just yet. And honestly, can't blame him. He was not happy about the whole situation. Oh, come on. Come on. To just like randomly be going somewhere, like you find out, you know, at 10 a.m. and then they want you to be gone by 6 p.m. That was not a good time. I'm actually gonna put the weekend banner up on the top, and then let me just flip this. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry. And then I'll just put the little half box with Luis's birthday thing, like just right underneath this, even though it's gonna overlap into the full box a little bit. That doesn't bother me. I really love this shade of blue. Like the shade of blue of, in this kit. It's just so pretty. Alright, we'll mark down his birthday. And then Sunday, don't have anything. I mean, I know Luis's family is probably gonna leave on Sunday, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I'm gonna fill this in and I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, so there's everything all filled out. I do need to just work on my like checklist items, but I did write some things down already, and that is gonna be it for this week. Let me know if y'all are enjoying these plan with me's in the print Pression, because they're like, you know, I can actually like sit down and kind of chat with y'all, or if you would prefer you know, like the voiceover style. Let me know what y'all prefer. I've been enjoying this because I've been in this. I haven't even touched my EC, and I'm going to talk about what's going to happen next year, if I'm going to be in an EC or not, in a video coming up pretty soon here. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye everyone, take care.